Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ghostmut Gaming with me, Christopher, and we're back with City Skylines and Ghostville, where we are going for all of the milestones as well as utilizing all of the DLCs. And last time we, continued our amusement park over here, or amusement/adventure park, and I think today that we will get to 5 stars. We are lacking a few visitors, but as you can see, the numbers are increasing fairly steadily, even at the slowest speeds. So that should be good. We also set up a little bit of a, festival area. It's not big, but it's there. So that's cool and all. And what I've been talking about for a while, and what I will realize today, is to get some sports into the city. And we have a nice area over here. So I'm thinking of both a track and field sort of stadium-ish, that is part of the varsity thingy here. So a track and field stadium. And then I also want like the regular big soccer stadium, I think it is, or a football stadium. It is a football stadium. Do I have anything else? Never mind, a football stadium, fair enough. Ooh, am I gonna get problem with power again? I need to be wary of that. See, this bloody one always breaks. Where is it, this one? I don't know, but these always break, causing a lot of issues for this place. I don't really have a lot of backups when it comes to power, it seems. That's fine, it's all good and well. So, I think I have basically 3 things that I want to do today. I'll try to do it. Most likely I'll just, skip ahead a bit. So apart from those 2, I want to fill out this area over here. And since we do have need for both commercial and industry, which we can cover with offices, that's basically what we're going to do here. So it's going to sort of be a continuation of this. By the way, yes, I have done that. Let's actually do that immediately, because I tend to forget. So let's not forget on this occasion. Sorry about that. And have ourselves Washington Heights go out even further. And also, we need to continue this thing into this area, because I would just like to have more stuff here. Means that I probably will have a connection here somewhere. I don't want everything to go into here, I don't think. Now, question, do I want those to be high? Or do I want them to be like this? I think I want them to be like this. So, for the sake of it, I will add a new area here. For the sake of it, listen, oh, bit too far. Let's have a new area over here. Oh, did I? No. Come on. Fiddly things. Let's have you come out here. There we go. Just round it off right here. So basically more residential here, because again we need more residential. And then finally this bit over here. And I can't say that I have a clear picture in my head exactly how we're gonna do this, but I'm sure I'll figure something out. Right, first things first, I'm gonna start with this little area over here. Fill this up with commercial and offices, and we'll have a bit of a look at the amusement park as well. We're soon up to 5 stars, and once we're there we have 2 more things to add, and hopefully I can fit the roller coaster in here. So I might have to redo this little area a bit, but that's fine. So let's start with this. And that's something at least, I think. That looks rather good. Right, so how do I want to set this up? Well, I was thinking of having actually, even though I normally don't do this, something along the line here, and actually go for offices here in this space. That's a bit weird, but it's gonna work. There we go, and we can just remove you and you and you. As well as you, there we go. And yeah, I'll have it here as well, offices. Nothing on the inside though, I don't want anything over there. And at the beach side, yes, more offices, you guessed it right. We could do some commercial down here on the opposite side of that. And I think I want to keep commercial on the inside here, like so, and then we'll do offices for the rest. So here and here we can have that small one as well. That's okay. And then we're just gonna fill up over here. Yeah. I think that looks beautiful. Rest of it, you know what it's time for. It's time for more trees. All the trees in the world. Will probably fill in some of that myself at some point. But all the trees, I know that I am completely overdoing it on the trees. Don't blame me. It just looks good. So that one is going to be connected at some point. Let's have a bit of a look here, shall we? Well, I think that, you know, with the needs dropping, we might not get too much right now. I mean, although there aren't really that many spaces, it's basically over here, so that's fine. That's not what to do at all, neither was that. Now, there might be a precedent here for turning this into a timed traffic light, potentially. But for now, let's have it as a stop sign, and the rest of it can just be sort of standard setup. And obviously, I'll fix all of the markings, etc. later. Let's also make sure that we set up so that they are not stopping. By the way, I have been... Oh, what the hell? Oh, there's a tiny little bit there. Never mind. Yeah, I have noticed that while I am doing this on like every little interchange like this, there is a precedence here for maybe not doing it, and we can see the issues in over here where I've tried to work a little bit, and as you can see, the traffic is moderately fine. But as you can also see, I have removed this function on these ones, because what happens otherwise is that cars will get bogged down here, which is generally not a good idea. So yeah, I've removed the possibility for them to just block up the intersection. So do it for the most part, but don't always do it, is sort of my little takeaway from that. Now you, how close are you? 1,000 more, fair enough. That means that we can do the residential area over here. So yeah, we're gonna just spread this out, probably have an entry point over here, I think, coming down here, and just sort of, I guess I'm gonna loop it around, I think. That should be a good thing, right? So let's have a bit of a work at this as well. So this is what I've come up with so far, but looking at our needs, yeah, industry and offices has climbed significantly. I'm not exactly sure why, because we built all of it and all of a sudden it requires more. So I'm beginning to think a little bit about what I'm gonna do here. Am I actually gonna have residential here, or am I gonna do something else? No, I want residential, damn it. So we are gonna do residential, and we're gonna keep doing high. So before we do any of that, what's the situation? We could probably have one of you guys, but I could see myself actually moving you, come on, down to basically the corner down here. How close can you be? Pretty damn close, it would seem. So, sort of like that. Should actually not even know. Damn it. Oh well, it's fine. So one of you, how we're looking for child healthcare in the area. Not terribly good. So let's have one of you guys as well. Let's have you up by the park here that I built. There we go. Some fire stationy things, could see that happening as well. Yes, let's have the slightly more modern one, but you are not going to be there, you're going to be over here. There we go. You need to be as close as possible to the side, so basically like that. There we go. And finally, well, not finally, but police. Looking, okay, it's a bit of a gap there, but that should be fine. Nothing too big, but we probably... Oh, we were slightly low. Well, we were slightly low in high school, but actually not anymore. I mean, this area could use something, I guess. Could do with a smaller one. You know, can I fit that? No, I cannot fit that in there either. I'm thinking, you know what, let's have it right at the edge here. Why can I build it here, by the way? Aren't these non-zonable? They are. How can I build that one over on there? Has something changed? I don't know. Anyway, yes, wow, there's... Okay, the need for industry and offices is slightly high. That's fine, because I have a solution to that. Never you mind. I do want this, well, now that I think about it. Do I wait with this area? Because I just remembered something. Yes, we have an expansion to do, and I am basically decided that I'm going to take this square. So let's just get that one. There we go. That means that I have a lot of space to deal with over here. So, you know what? But now I've sort of already begun doing this as residential. So you know what? Screw it. We're doing residential over here. It's fine. Don't worry. You'll see why. Actually, you know what? This slight area over here, that can be commercial, actually. There we go. So all of that is residential, but I will trim it. I'll trim it a little bit here, because I don't want any super weird shapes coming in. So for example, you can go away. Actually, all of you can go away for that one. I think that's fine. You go away. Yep, that should all be okay. So we now have no need for residential, which obviously means that my limit here is not going to, not my limit, my the number of people living in the city is not going to increase that much. But now that we got this area, what are we going to do here? Well, I think it's quite clear that we need a new district down here. Now, I do have the main road here. Do I because I still kind of want a track and field thing over here. So what if I do the stadium over here? Or were there other things? Yeah, we have like this stadium, which is kind of cool. And we had... What were the other things? A science center, high interest tower, aquarium. Could be kind of cool. Would be kind of cool to have an aquarium here. But I'm looking for, yeah, we have the Opera House, for example. It's not entirely bad. Some of these I have not unlocked. That's a-okay. But yeah, there are a couple of things that I could do here, but now I'm not entirely sure what I would like to do. But we need to do this at some point. So why don't we actually start thinking about having that over here? It's moderately close to a train station, like a little bit. But other than that, a pretty damn big road, and I could connect over here as well, which would probably be a very good thing. So, you know what? Put these plans on the shelf for now, because we need so many more offices over here. We already have a bit here, so it actually doesn't make, rather, I was about to say it doesn't make sense. No, it makes perfect sense to keep going over here. So yeah, let me work on that a bit. So there we have it. Decided to go for this really big one. Kind of like the look of that, the high interest tower. That is indeed a large office building, so that's just going to help out even more. Now, obviously, you're going to need some power, because I don't think the power might actually jump here. So let's start zoning this, and obviously, as we can see, we probably need to go for just office buildings here, like all of it. Which is fine. I will have the opportunity to add some commercials along the line. Actually, you know what? Let's leave that. And I will again trim a little bit here at the edges, make it look bigger. That's a joke for all you kids. There we go. Let's just get that away. There we go. So I kind of wanted to have something just along the line here of the train tracks. Thought that would maybe look cool. Let's have a little bit of a look on how this little area develops. Well, the way it's looking, or it's looking already way down. Maybe I should do some commercial. By the way, what kind of commercial do we get from the high-rises? No, I don't wanna... Okay, well, it's fine. So, like, what are you? A hotel. Well, actually, okay, fair enough. Bad example, because, you know, I only had hotels in there. Basically a stores. So I'm sort of thinking, maybe if I do... Don't want hotels, really. What were the options for commercial? We had tourism. Yeah, tourism is what we had up there, yes. And then we had some leisure. And we had organic. What if I do some leisure over here? But that doesn't really make sense, does it? I'm gonna keep it like this. And by the way, let me just trim. Because what if I... did I have any zoning there? No, I did not. What if I do the stadium and have that specialization in a district such as that, the leisure specialization, because I can have it over here. This would actually not be a bad spot for it, because yeah, I could have a sort of similar thing to this, but over here to come off into this. That could actually, that could be really good actually. You know what? Let's see if I can make that happen immediately. There we have it. Already done. Perfect. Only thing that's obviously slightly weird here is this. So why don't we... Yeah, why don't we just go for... I think that is also part of that. Let's just... Oop, not that one. There we go. Node, 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 and node. Bring that to this height. That did not come down as far as I thought it would. That's fine. That actually is perfectly fine with that, because that means we can simply pick sort of these and gently pull them down to a height that feels sort of reasonable, which would be about there. There we go. And then we go in here, and you need to be upgraded to one of these. There we go. Is that low enough? I think it's low enough. There we go. And take that away, because otherwise I'm going to do something weird. That being anarchy. There we go. Let's actually... Well, this is rather weird. Can I sort of connect these? There we go. That feels better. Right. So we have another exit point here, and as a final touch, obviously, let's let us hook. Come on. Come on. You can do it. I was over here somewhere. There we go. So yeah, now we have all of this connected as well, which I feel is just beautiful. I'm a little bit sad about this area. Would really have wanted the roundabout, but at this point I think it's going to be difficult for me to get a roundabout here. So let's just ignore that. And yeah, you are actually... Are you complaining about workers? I have so much space for workers. I mean, people can just start moving in here. But yeah, as you can see, we actually still haven't filled this up. So yeah, good thing we did that, because we are sort of stifling the residential demand immediately as soon as it happens. So that's kind of good. But, and also I think that shouldn't... Oh, that's a bit weird, isn't it? That is a bit weird, all of it, actually. What if I... Okay, that can actually not be connected. Well, what if I simply bring that down? That should be good still, I hope. What if we also increase this a little bit? I think that will help. Which means we can also increase this a little bit. Let's actually make sure that they are the same height. There we go. I'm gonna accept that. That's fine. Ooh. Saw something weird there. Yep, you just saw it yourself. Nope, exactly incorrect. No, you're... What? No. Stop that. Also... Ooh, no, wrong place. This is not set up like so. So let's make sure that we set up all of this. That seems to be, yes, indeed, not set up correctly. So make sure that everyone knows what to do over here, as well as off. That should be fine. I'll make sure that any little kinks are taken care of afterwards. Also, this could actually take a bit of a work as well. So basically from there to all the way over here, actually, yeah. So from there up to there would be a good thing, I think. And after that, it can just go. So there we go. That will alleviate the traffic over here as well. But I gotta say, even without despawning, you know, it looks pretty damn good. Busy over here. I mean, as it should be. How's everyone handling this? I mean, it should be fine. It's mainly trucks, etc., etc., that comes down here. I mean, I could do a red light here. I don't want to, so as long as possible, I want to avoid that. But there is considerable traffic here. That is true. Right. I do have access to some water now, which is fun. We're not going to go there right now, though, because we are going to set up our stadium, because I want a stadium in this area, which I can connect to a lot of commercial. So let's first of all set up a new area here, which is going to be the stadium area. Whoop, that's a bit too much. Let's sort that out later. So there we go. This is going to be a new area in town. So that is going to be a leisure specialization. We'll see what that does for us. So, how are we going to set this up then? How do I want you? Do I want the entry point? Yeah, we could have the entry point actually coming off of this road. Oop, I want it back. There we go. So we have it like that. So we can sort of, when you come around this road, you see sort of the back of the stadium. Yeah, I think that that is actually a good idea. So let us pull this road out. Oop. Come on. Ooh, is there a... Yeah, there's a super tiny little node here, isn't there? No, doesn't seem to be. Huh. Fancy that. Yeah, just seems to be some weirdness going on here, but never mind. We can still do it. So just pull you out. Yes, it's a bit weird, isn't it? Why isn't it snapping? Hey. There we go. Must have clicked that by mistake at some point. So basically, I want you to actually, let's build you first. Don't even want you to be that way, but I kind of don't want you to be... I generally don't like sort of rough angles like that. I try to avoid that as much as possible, but I also don't want to go too close by to the road. So basically it's going to come out really far. I don't like that. So you know what, we might have to do a slightly Yankee one. So basically like that is what I'm thinking. So now you can come out like that, and we will do a curve around here. So that is going to be sort of the main road-ish. So let me upgrade that and just place this big boy. So let's have you roughly at the center, I think. Like that. So there is parking. It actually is soccer, even though it says football. This game is a bit weird. Because I think that this is the official one, which absolutely says football stadium, but then you have soccer fields, or I don't know. I don't know. What I do know is that we need to fix a bit of the terrain here, because actually it is slightly askew. And in what way is it askew? That was the wrong button to press. Here we go. So sort all of that out. Sort all of that out, as well as over here a bit, tiny bit, not too much. But just make sure that the area beneath this one is correct. Now we need some parking. Do I do the parking right next by, or do I do it on the other side? I mean, this is one of the occasions where I actually would like a parking garage thing. I know that those exist in the workshop, but I haven't gotten any of them just now. So we don't want to park. I think I want the parking sort of here-ish, because then actually that parking could service this area as well. So yeah, let's do that. Let's pick the tiny road from over here, and what I'm thinking is, what am I thinking? Yeah, I think I'm thinking correctly here. Yeah, sort of like that, but actually, yeah, if that's the case, let's make it, is that the one way? Indeed it was. We are gonna have it like that, but before we do any of that, let's build the parking lots. It's a bit of a search. We find 4x4, so that's gonna come in here. And we can already see that we should probably correct that road just ever so slightly. Go back to roads. So just so that it comes up, I'll actually just move it that. What the hell is this? I don't know what this is, but let's move it away. Let's just pick those up, bring them right back down, and now we can upgrade them to be one way. Oh, everything. I did that wrong, didn't I? Anyway, that's done. So now we have a pretty significant parking lot over here. I will not do much other than that. Oh, that's pretty damn fine. No, what I actually will do, I will do this. Not over there, over here. Let's remove snapping for now. We'll have you coming here, and you coming here, and in here we shall do a crossing here, crosswalk. And over here, let's remove you, because I just didn't really need to do that, but it's fine. So there we go, remove that, and we will immediately add this. Again, it is raining again, so please be wary that I am most likely gonna have to look for significant drops in residentials and as well as money. So there we go. People can now cross here more easily. It's not super aligned, but it's fine. So there we go. And yeah, let's bring in the water. Yeah, that's fine. Bring in the water, we'll bring it out to the road like that, as well as, oh, that fit in perfectly. There we go. So we had a game. Have we a game? No, we didn't. Oh, it was actually cancelled. Ah, shucks. By the way, I can set the coloration. Let's go for our almost by now trademark sort of orangey flavor. So sort of like that. I think that's fine. 30. Actually, it says euros, but whatever. 30 money. for a ticket. I think that's a-okay. Right, let me now get back to the area, because indeed we still need more commercials. I'm gonna kit this out with commercial stuff all around. So let me work on that a bit. And there we go. And that should be pretty damn good, because what I can see now is that residential is indeed increasing. And why are you complaining about power? You're all complaining about power. That's fine. I could do with some more solar power over here. Because surely I could fit one of you guys in here, can't I? Will that look really weird if I do that? Still haven't really done much about, you know, replacing these. So you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna keep cheating the game a bit. I've already begun, haven't I? Let's have some power over here. Just to help out a bit. That's connected to itself, yes. So if I just run it now with that little bit of extra power, will that be enough? Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Perfect. Good. Now that I see this big thing, I mean, I do want more stuff, but you know what? These are gonna expand at some point. Would you like something? Would you like something in terms of stuff like this? So we look at this. Well, I mean, I could even do another, because I only have, I have two big ones. One here and one here. I could go for another proper hospital in this area. Can't fit it here. So it would have to be sort of on the other side. Well, actually, that would make sense. So obviously, I'm gonna keep going with residential over here. So having a hospital here actually makes a lot of sense. By the way, how are we looking here? Crematorium availability is through the roof, so I shouldn't need more than that. How are we looking with fire? We do have fire pretty damn close by, even though it is red right now. We could actually, yeah, we could fit, yeah, we have a nice spot in here. So let's have you come around like that. So you, again, same as the other one, just right by the corner. And I think it's a decent thing to have a police station. Can I have like one of the police headquarters things? Yeah, we could probably fit one in here, right? Is that just not gonna fit? If I have it here. Oh, well, you know what? Let's have it here. Let's move it as much as I can. Which is going to be sort of here-ish. And where's that with regards to... Yeah, that's fine. Took a few of them, but that's a-okay. So there we go. So what do we get here, by the way? We get clubs and stuff. And did that say something about... Yeah, happy hamster. Sure, whatever. More happy hamsters. More happy hamsters. A lot of happy hamsters. It's an epidemic of hamsters, apparently. Right. Fill in with my lovely trees into places where they are not going to be needed, apparently. That is okay. By the way, I would actually like for these to be... I'm just gonna place a regular red light here. We don't need anything fancy, I think. That should be good. Probably, as I have said many times, probably will be working a bit with time traffic lights, like over here. Doesn't necessarily seem to be working. No one's driving. Now they are. Good. Right. It's another big area down. That's pretty damn nifty. And we have our stadium. I think that... I mean, this should be fine, shouldn't it? I'm also slightly thinking about actually more... Oh, there is a fire. Of course, in specifically the area that isn't really... It's barely covered. Is anyone coming? Okay, they are coming. So it's doing a bit of a dance before, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm thinking that this is actually going to be fine. I could see myself upgrading this to a 4-lane road. This sort of one coming right through here. Maybe do, again, one of these little... these ones. The ones with a nice median. Potentially. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I will probably try and fit in some trees here manually. Things I will be doing off cam, I think. I'm also slightly annoyed at the fact that these are not lined up. Bloody hell, game. What are you doing to me? There we go. That looks much better. Still... What was that 1 pixel to the left still? I think it was. Damn you. Too much. There we go. I'm gonna accept that. So there we go. Big old parking lot next to the stadium. People are screaming for workers. That's 100% okay, because we have so much space for workers over here. Should I go up a little bit with these low density ones? Maybe up here. I think that is a cool idea. Have a bit more low density here. And then we can keep going with high density, and probably these... No, actually over here we can start going up to taller buildings again, I think. Because we have a bunch of taller buildings here, then we have some lowers here. We're gonna get taller buildings here eventually, I think. I'm hoping, because that's what I've set up. We'll see. But yeah, more residential over here is obviously gonna be a thing. Might want to do a park thing over here, connected to the water. By the way, what the hell is this? There's a shack over here. No, don't destroy it. What are you? You're just a shack, a burnt down shack. That's where we will have the haunted house things. As a final step of this video, yep, sort of figured. We're up to 14,000 now, so way above. So, let's see. Let's see. Amusement park, how big is the thing? The thing is about the size that I hoped for. That means that yes, I am gonna actually have to remove some things here. It's all very, very sad. Did I place some of these? I don't think so. So let's remove all of that, as well as this road. So let's see what we can do here. So, something like that, I think. So that means we can sort of fill in... Yeah, you can still fit, so we want one of you, and we want one of you guys. There we go. So that fits in nicely. So yeah, that's the very, very colorful roller coaster, I gotta say that, with a very, very nice drop there immediately. That's horrifying. That is horrifying, and I wanna ride that coaster so bad. Look at that beautiful immediate drop. Wow, that goes fast. Right, also before we finish, I thought that, and I think that I can do this, because I actually wanted a Ferris wheel in here. And I think I can do that without problem whatsoever. It can actually even fit without me having to remove anything. So I'm on a Ferris wheel here. Right in the middle of town. It's a bit like London, isn't it? It's a bit like London. I think I like that. And yep, that fits. Or rather, the fence is still there. So that means that our amusement park is done. That entertainment is looking pretty handsome. It has not made any money so far, because obviously this is with all the building things, I would assume. Ooh, we have a park area overview. Never even knew about that. So yeah, we have 3 different ones. We are lacking one, which is the nature reserve one. I would like to do that, but I haven't really found a perfect spot. I do have sort of slightly prepared this area, so I might work on that. We shall see. Not my top priority. My top priority is actually getting up to 75,000 now. I realized that this is, or rather I have realized that this series is actually going to run a little bit longer than I expected it to. And I want to try and wrap up as much as possible. And yes, people are complaining about workers, so we're going to have to do a lot of residential in the next episode, which means that, you know, this number is going to go up quite handsomely. So that is what we're going to do in the next episode. For now, though, this has been Ghostsmith Gaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.